Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite channel, and today we'll be talking about most dangerous places in the world part 2. Before I start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to remain updated. I hope you enjoy the video and let's get started. Number 11. Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Many people choose to spend their vacations in Baltimore, in part because the city has a strong art scene and good restaurants. Even so, crime rates are high and tourists should be on the lookout for pickpockets even in places that seem safe. The city also has a lot of serious crime. For every 100,000 people who live there, 75.33 people are killed. Tourists should be aware of the possibility of theft, but they shouldn't worry too much about their own safety. People who are on vacation in the city should stay away from the most dangerous areas. Number 10. Belém, Brazil. The Brazilian port city of Belém is located on the Amazon River. In this area, there's a lot of poverty, which makes it important for people to make money in order to live. This makes the drug trade grow. The city has a death rate of 71.4 per 100,000 people, which is made worse by the fact that militia groups are mostly made up of off-duty police officers. Even though the militia gangs are guilty for a number of killings, the gangs that the militia is trying to catch are also a threat to the militia. Tourists put themselves in danger when they go into side streets, especially if they're wearing jewelry that makes them stand out as possible targets. Even so, the city has a busy nightlife and is usually safe and even friendly in some areas and districts. Number 9. Vitória da Conquista, Brazil. Aside from a few old buildings, Vitória da Conquista doesn't have many tourist sites. The city's already not very appealing, but its high murder rate of 70.3 per 100,000 people makes it even less so. When people go into the city, they're more likely to be attacked, robbed, pickpocketed, or used in some other way. Number 8. Culiacan, Mexico. It's not the best place to go, Culiacan. There's a lot of crime in this area. Drug trade and attacks are the main problems. It's safe to walk around in the middle of Culiacan during the day and night, but it's not a good idea to go to the edges of Culiacan at night. Number 7. Maceió, Brazil. Maceió is a famous place for tourists to visit in Brazil. It's known for its beautiful beaches and coral reefs. On the other hand, the city was once thought to be not only the most dangerous in Brazil, but also the most dangerous in the whole world. This was mostly due to how poor people were and how drug gangs were getting stronger. Even though the military police have helped cut down on crime in the area, there are still 69.9 murders for every 100,000 people. But most tourists shouldn't have any problems as long as they stay in the right place. If they wander into nearby favelas, they could put their lives in danger. Number 6. St. Louis, Missouri, USA. St. Louis is a center for industry and a lot of Fortune 500 companies are based there. Even though the city's trying to lower crime, the murder rate of 65.8 per 100,000 people shows that it's still one of the most dangerous places in the United States. Visitors usually feel very safe in the area, and they can do a lot of different things there, but just like in other cities all over the world, you should stay close to the main tourist spots and not go too far away from them. Number 5. Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica is often thought of as one of the best places to visit in the world. This is because it has beautiful tropical beaches and lots of coral reefs. But you should try to stay away from the capital city of this small island country. Kingston, which is the capital city of the country, has a lot of crime and small thieves often target tourists. Most tourists won't have to worry too much about their safety as long as they stay out of restricted places. Visitors shouldn't go into the city without a local guide who knows their way around because it could put them in danger. The murder rate in Kingston is 59.7 per 100,000 people who live there. Number 4. Arakaju, Brazil. Arakaju is a beach town that's become a popular place to go on vacation on a budget in recent years. Because of recent investments, the area's transportation system has also recently improved. In addition to some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, the city is home to parks and a zoo, among other things. But the city has a lot of crime and 58.9 murders per 100,000 people, which makes it one of the most dangerous places in the country. Number 3. Feira de Santana, Brazil. Feira de Santana, which is the center of its economy and agriculture, doesn't have much to offer tourists in terms of tourist sites. There are both legal and illegal businesses in the city, like a booming drug trade and violent street gangs. The murder rate in the city is 58.8 per 100,000 people, which adds to the high crime rate in the city as a whole. Number 2. Cali, Colombia. Cali is one of the most important places in Colombia for the arts and sports. Several regional international sports tournaments have been held in the city, and tourists who are only in town for a short time can choose from a wide range of things to do. On the other hand, the place is likely best known for something that's not very appealing. The deadly Cali cartel was based in the city of Cali until it was broken up in 1996. Even so, organized crime is still a big problem in the city because people there make money from the drug trade. At the moment, 49.6 people out of every 100,000 live in the city and have been killed. Tourists are not likely to have any problems as long as they're careful. Number 1. Los Cabos, Mexico. Los Cabos is a city that was just built for tourists in the past few years. This is partly because the city's in a great place. Even so, drug dealing is popular in the city, which has led to fights between rival gangs that happen in public. With an average of 111.3 deaths per 100,000 people, Los Cabos is the second most dangerous place in the world. Tourists still come to the city even though criminal gangs have hung dead bodies from bridges near famous tourist resorts in order to talk to other criminal gangs and the police. Even though there are risks, tourists are usually not hurt by gangs because of the steps that have been taken to stop them. Any way you look at it, Los Cabos is a great example of the kind of place where you should never leave the tourist areas to go into the suburbs. In cities where there are a lot of violence and property crimes, one way to stay safe is to follow the advice of foreign offices. For example, it's very dangerous to travel late at night in different places with a lot of violent crime, so you should do everything you can to stay in the same place during that time. That's all for today, guys. Don't forget to mention your comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.